What's up, guys? It's Tuesday, January 7th, 2024. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 878,279. TikTok next block. Welcome to another episode of Bitcoin Numbers and News, BNN number 5, episode number 5. And the title of this video is Bitcoin's price is crashing. Is it time to panic? I think you guys know the answer to that, but let's check out the fees on the base layer of Bitcoin's base layer. 4 sats per VByte for non-priority, and low, medium, and high are also 5 sats per VByte. So if you're looking to move some Bitcoin around the base layer or maybe consolidate some UTXOs, right now is a great time. Also, guys, I want to share some of my socials with you. If you want to hear me rant about politics, go ahead and go over to and follow me over there on Jerry Loves Freedom on Rumble. And also you can follow me on Nostr. I got a Nostr account over there, and also on X. It's all Jerry Loves Freedom. Now I want to give a shout out to some savages, man, that really helped me out. And the first one I want to give a shout out to is the person named Test. They sent me 21 sats. In the notes they wrote Test. I really appreciate that. He sent me 21 sats on January 5th. I really, really appreciate it. Again, it doesn't matter the amount. Just to see that little green thing on my phone come in, it just means the world to me. It really does. Another 100 sats from Levi Writes Books. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Then we have another 100 sats from somebody that said, "Hi, Jerry," on January 3rd, 2025. I can't tell you how much that means to me. Thank you so much. And then also, my boy Jor sent me 88 sats radio. Now, how do we know this is Jor, guys? What's the giveaway here? We all know Jor. And speaking of Jor, go ahead and follow him on 88 Sats Radio. He's one of 3 amigos, and we're all amigos. And also Chris Never Misses from Fractal Bitcoin. We are the Bitcoin Amigos. We do a live show every Friday at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 4 o'clock Pacific. We do about a 2-hour live show, sometimes it's even longer. We also, guys, have our own music. We have an album out. So if you go to Wave Lake or Spotify and other places, you can check out our songs. We got a whole album right here, 9 songs. Let me know in the comments which one you like the best. You can zap some sats over here, and we really, really appreciate it. Here's another savage that donated to the channel. I appreciate it. From Zach. I've already told him this in the comments. I already thanked Zach in the comments for sending these 500 sats, but I really appreciate it. He also in the notes said, "Great video today, Jerry. Thank you so much." And thank you so much for your donation. This keeps me going, guys. It really does. Also from N_Omara, N_Omara sent 1,000 Satoshis. Man, thank you so much. I wasn't expecting that at all. That's a lot of money. And I really, really appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you so much for that. And then from Primalink, sent this on January 3rd, 2025, 1,200 sats. My goodness. Thank you so much for that, man. That's awesome. And with the biggest donation, the biggest zap goes to, I don't know who, somebody from Germany. They said hello from Germany, and they sent 5,000 Satoshis. Guys, man, that really means a lot to me. If you guys want to donate to the channel, do me a favor when you do it. When you send in sats, put something in the notes that is your name so I can shout you out on the next video. And I really, really appreciate it, guys. Really do. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. All right, let's get into some numbers. Obviously, we see Bitcoin is having a little dip today, which is, in my personal opinion, is good. We are down a few $1,000. As you can see, this is the 5-day chart, and it's just dropping off a cliff. And we love it. It spiked up yesterday, and then leveled off yesterday, and then just dropped down, and we love it. And we don't really care why. We think long-term. We think in 4-year cycles, 210,000 blocks, and on a daily basis, we just buy. So this is a good day to buy on the dip, guys. Now let's check out Clark Moody dashboard. And as you can see, the price is 96,870. And the most important thing is for $1, guys, $1 today, you can get yourself 1,032 Satoshis for $1, man. My goodness. Anything under 100,000 is an absolute gift, guys. So again, is it time to panic? Absolutely not. All right, so dim your lights here. This is going to be a bright screen. We're going to take a look at companiesmarketcap.com. And as you can see, gold is number 1, but we're still number 7. We were at 2.2 trillion yesterday. We're at 1.9. Saudi Aramco didn't pass us, but overall in the market cap for only 16 years, being number 7 is quite an accomplishment. Let's check out bitcoinsperperson.com. 244,761 sats to get your fair share. for 19.8 million Bitcoin out of 8 billion people. Again, guys, like he says, given that a Bitcoin currently costs $96,000, there are only enough Bitcoins for every person to have $236 worth. Now, again, that is distributed evenly, and obviously it's not, and I'll show you later why it's not, because all these big companies, countries, and everything else are buying it. But if you spend $236 a day, you're guaranteed to get your fair share. And again, like the great Satoshi Nakamoto said, it might make sense just to get some in case it catches on. If enough people think the same way, that becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Ain't that the truth? All right, let's look at the Bitcoin rich list. We looked at this yesterday. Let me update it here. And as you can see, the addresses here, 6,222,315 addresses that have just a tiny little bit of Satoshis in comparison to the ones down here. But again, the plebs own most of them, as you can see, and the big boys own a little bit. And I'll show you in another graph what that is. But this is a great chart. It's called bitinfocharts.com. And then you write down the Bitcoin rich list. So this is a pretty good chart to see where you're at or you fit in on the list. Now let's see who owns the Bitcoin ownership distribution as of December 2024. I'm going to show you this stuff every day because there's going to be new people that come here that haven't seen this. So if it's redundant, I'm sorry, but it's just a reminder of where we're at. So if you look at these companies, you can take a screenshot here and see this. You can pause the screen and take a look at it. It's pretty self-explanatory. But again, the big thing is this right here, these individuals right here. That's us, the plebs. The only way that these big boys are going to get it if we give it to them. And remember, guys, hold on for dear life. HODL your Bitcoin no matter what. Don't let them buy it from you. All right, let's check out timechainstats.com. As you can see, they have all kind of indicators. Again, I can make literally a 30-minute to an hour video about this page right here. They have dashboard that you can go here and look at all these things on here. I highly suggest if you want to study Bitcoin and learn how this thing works, this is one of the ones you definitely want to look at. And then you can look at network, and it's got a bunch of stuff and mining and everything else. Again, I can make a whole separate show for that. Now, let's check out timechaincalendar.com. This is one of my favorites as well. This shows all different kind of indicators here. I love this calendar, this time chain calendar here. It shows what block you're at. It shows the red circle here for the difficulty adjustment, blocks to halving. Absolutely incredible, this technology, man. Bitcoin's technology is incredible. Just to see it in this kind of form is incredible. Then you can look at all this stuff over here. So just go ahead and pause the video, look at it, or go on the website and check it out yourself. Bright light, guys, for the next screen. All right, we got the fear and greed index. And as you can guess, as of yesterday, we went from 78 greedy, extreme greed yesterday, to 70 of greed. So compared to yesterday, this is a good time, in my personal opinion. No, this is not financial advice, to go ahead and do some smash buying. Because again, we want to, when it's trending this way, we want to do smash buying, because again, that's when the price is going down and everybody else is selling off. That's when blood is in the streets, and that's when you eat, and that's when you buy, when everybody else is selling. All right, let's check out coinmarketcap.com. Bitcoin's dominance, obviously, over all the other cryptocurrencies we talked about. Bitcoin's price there, the market cap, we've seen that, the volume, and then the circulating supply versus Ethereum and all these other crappy coins down here. Just projects and things that we don't really care about, to be honest with you. But again, it's crypto, and a lot of people that are going to get into crypto they're going to find their way to Bitcoin through cryptocurrency. So again, when they come in, don't try to be mean to them. Lead them down the right path, to the Bitcoin path. Now let's check out the market cap. Bitcoin's dominance. We're at 58% right now, because as you can see, the other cryptocurrencies were crashing down today too. Bitcoin was too, but not as much as the other ones. And as you could see, we're still at 58% of all crypto money. 58% of it goes into the best crypto, and that's Bitcoin. And again, like the great Michael Saylor says, there is no second best. Speaking of the cryptos, let's check out these exchanges, what they are owning today. And you can see Coinbase has 714,000, and the 24-hour it's changing because they're losing Bitcoin. They sold 2,432 Bitcoin in the last day. Binance 6,200. There's a lot of red here, guys. That means what? Bitcoins are coming off the exchanges, which is crazy because the price has been down. Usually it goes the opposite direction. Here's a chart that shows you exactly what I'm talking about. The yellow line right here is what the Bitcoin price is, and then the green line down here is how many Bitcoins in millions there are on the exchanges. And as you can see, as the price goes up, the exchange levels of Bitcoin goes down. But right now I think we're at 2.19, yeah, 2.19 million, which is the lowest has been in a while, versus our price today at 97,000 or 98,000, whatever it is. So again, if you have your Bitcoin on these exchanges, I'll give you some Bitcoin only exchanges here in a minute to buy them on. But if you have them, you got to take them off the exchange. But let me give you some real Bitcoin exchanges to buy on. So if you're going to be buying some Bitcoin, you might as well use a Bitcoin only company. These are my top three. The first one is Bitcoin Well. You can scan this code, or you can use this right here to sign up, verify your account, get some free, because they see the little well down there, the little circle in the referral code down there. It's like you throw a little coin down there, and then you'll get some free Satoshis to do that. And Bitcoin Well is pretty good. It has very low fees. All three of these exchanges do. Has very low fees. You can get some free tosses, I believe, a few times a week, and also the fees like 1%. And then when you buy the Bitcoin, you can take it right off the exchange as soon as you buy it. It doesn't even hold it for you like these other Coinbases and the rest of them. You don't want to keep them on them. Again, they have a lot of S coins on their exchanges, Bitcoin only companies, guys. So make sure you go on over to the Bitcoin Well. My second favorite is Swan. Swan, you can get $10 of free Bitcoin for verifying your account using my link, and also your first $10,000 of orders are free of charge with no fees. So that's pretty good. My absolute favorite exchange for Bitcoin only, and the way to buy Bitcoin, in my personal opinion, is Strike. I absolutely love Strike. The reason being is I buy fee free. After the first 7 days of buying, the eighth day you get fee free. And also, if you sign up with my link down below, you get your first $100 for free of fees. And then you can buy every hour in the hour like I do. I literally buy every hour in the hour, guys. Whether it's 10 cents an hour, 25 cents an hour, $1 an hour. That way you can catch the peaks and valleys up and down while you're going. But dollar cost average to me is the best way. And to make sure you're stacking your Satoshis every single day. I want to point you in the direction of Matthew Cratter from Bitcoin University, the person I probably learned the most from about Bitcoin, truly. And he made a video. We're talking about taking Bitcoin off the exchange. He made a video today about the Blockstream Jade Plus, and it was a really, really good video. So if you want to learn how to keep your coins, because you know what they say, not your keys, not your cheese, or not your keys, not your coins, or not your keys, not your Bitcoins. Matthew Cratter does an excellent job showing you how the Blockstream Jade Plus works on your phone and everything else. So please go ahead and check that video out. Very, very informative video. All right, we got a bright light coming, guys. So dim your phones. All right, let's check out the companies that own the most Bitcoin. We got MicroStrategy sitting at 447,470 Bitcoin at that average price. Like, wouldn't it be nice, guys? You got Marathon Digital. You got all these guys here. This website is called BitcoinTreasuries.net. Really good website. So check that out. And then we got the ETFs, which I'll get into more detail in the next pages. You got all these. They still got Grayscale number 2, but I think Fidelity's number 2 now. And then, yeah, so this is a good, you can just click on these and they'll show you what's going on. They'll show you the fees and everything else. So that's a pretty good resource. All right, next website is BitcoinStrategyPlatform.com. As you can see, BlackRock is leading the way with 553,123 Bitcoin. Wow. And then, like I said, Fidelity has 209,000, and they've been buying. This was, yesterday, January 6th. BlackRock bought 2,047, but Fidelity upped them and bought 3,600. So they're over 3,000 more now, Fidelity, than Grayscale, even though Grayscale did buy 722. And ARK shares bought 1,495. So yeah, they're in the green. They're buying. I think they're selling off today, though. But we'll see. We'll check in on that tomorrow. All right, now let's check out Hey Apollo. There's 3 tabs here: overview, flows, and holdings. We'll check out the overview. And with the overview, you can see BlackRock here owns, again, $55,871 million in Bitcoin. We don't really care about the millions of dollars. Their fee is 0.25. The custodian is Coinbase. And again, Coinbase is what I like to call a honeypot. So, and let me just say this is not financial advice. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but if you have your Bitcoin on these right here, you don't own the Bitcoin, guys. Okay. I'm just telling you, this is, a secondary or third way to own your Bitcoin. Even if you have your Bitcoin on an exchange, you really don't own it. Even when your Bitcoin is on a hot wallet on your phone, you own it, and it's better than all that stuff. But again, it's connected to the internet and everything else. The best way to do it is to hold it in cold storage. And Matthew Cratter will show you that in the video. And then here's a visual representation of what they're doing. And obviously iBit is just killing it in the green, FBTC in the pink, and then GPTC in the blue. And that's cool. Now we're going to go to flows. These are the dailies from yesterday, I believe. Is this yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. You have January 6th, 3,600. So you just see the little chart here with the green. And then, so you see what everybody bought here, which is cool. I love this. Just tap on it. Even if it's low, you still tap right there, what everybody bought. And then as you can see, a total of 9,500 Bitcoin yesterday total. Guys, there's only 450 Bitcoin mined today. And this one entity of the ETFs, there's several companies, but just the ETFs alone yesterday bought 9,500. How many days of mining would that take? 9,500 Bitcoin if it's 450. I'm not a mathematician here, guys. It's crazy. All right, guys, just a reminder to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. My name is Jerry Loves Freedom. If you're new here, I got several different videos on here. If you go to my playlist, I have 3 different playlists. I have door dashing for sats, where I show you my daily journeys of dashing. I do those 3 times a week. I upload a video on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday every week. So you get 3 of those. And then obviously you're watching the Bitcoin news and numbers. I'll be doing that Monday through Thursday. And then you got me on Satoshi Saturday, where I talk about nothing but Satoshis and talk about how bullish I am for Satoshis, how important those Satoshis are. So, and also I do the banging Bitcoin amigos on Fridays. I do that, but every Saturday I do the Satoshi Saturdays because they are so important. And speaking of Satoshis, again, if you guys want to donate to the channel, there's the QR code. If you also want to do dirty fiat, the sources down below, you can do Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, or whatever you want to do. But this is my number one way to, this is why I'm doing it, for the Satoshis. And again, guys, if you want to shout out, just put a note in there, like I showed you right here. Just put a note down there when you send it. Let me know who it's from. And again, the next day I'll give you a shout out. And again, I really, really appreciate everybody's support, and I really, really appreciate everything you guys are doing for me. You're keeping me going here, and I appreciate it. I watched 2 very good videos today before I made this video from Swan Bitcoin, why the Bitcoin movement will take over the world. He talks about a lot of stuff in here. Talks about Justin Trudeau, or Justine Trudeau, I like to say, and Mark Zuckerberg and everything else. What's going on? Again, we're fighting for freedom here, guys, and it's definitely showing. And then Dante Cook from Simply Bitcoin did a good video. BlackRock shocking new Bitcoin plan. You guys check that out. Really, really good videos. And then on bitcoinnews.com, I saw this little article. Metaplanet enters 2025 with bold aim of a $10,000 Bitcoin treasury. Guys, that's big. You know what I mean? Metaplanet announced that the next phase in its Bitcoin strategy is acquiring more than 10,000 Bitcoin by the end of 2025. You guys think that's bullish? That's just one company, man. That's just, again, it's all signal, man. It's all adoption, signal, and everything else. Bitcoin price loses 4% on US JOLTS data as Bitcoin trader warns of 92K dip. So will it dip down to 92,000? I don't know. I hope it does, because to me, this is just a buying opportunity, to be completely honest with you. Bitcoin spoofing sees price support disintegrate. So yeah, so they're just giving you some speculations of why the price is down. I'm hearing it's because of the treasuries right here. The moves followed a sudden increase in the 10-year US Treasury yield after data released by the Institute of Supply Management. Yeah, a lot of things are down. The cryptos are down, or the craptos are down. MicroStrategies are down. Everything else. So yeah, there's a different speculation, but again, it's a gift, guys, to have this incredible technology go from 102,000 and spending $1 for 980 sats. Now we're getting even more Satoshis for every dollar. So that's great. So yeah, so people are just speculating on the price, whether it's going to go under 100,000, even lower in the 90s. I hope it goes down to 80, to be honest with you. I'm trying to keep some dry powder on the side to make sure we have enough for these dips. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we overspend. Even when I do my every hour on the hour, I just set it at a certain amount, and then I try to put more cash into that account than I'm even doing with the hourly. That way, when the price dips, we can buy the dip. And that's what I did today. I bought a few bucks on the dip. So my question to you is, did you buy the dip? All right, to close this thing out, just as a reminder of why we're losing 98% of our purchasing power since 1971, here it is, guys. 36 trillion in debt. Debt per citizen, 106,840. What did you do to deserve that? What did you do to deserve being in debt 106,000? What is it going to be for your kids and your grandkids? This is absolutely insane what's going on, and it's sickening, man. It's absolutely sickening. But this is why we Bitcoin, guys. This is why we Bitcoin. This is why we have this right here. This is the best money in the world. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. But again, guys, we got to work our butts off to make sure that people know what's going on here in the world. We're here fighting for freedom. As much as I love Bitcoin, and I do love it, I don't love freedom because I love Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin because I love freedom. And it's freedom technology. And if you don't love Bitcoin, then you don't love freedom. It's as simple as that. So Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And again, guys, I thank you guys so much for the donations, watching. You can do the poor man's plan by sharing. If you don't have any money, that's really important to share the videos, because again, I'm just a small channel trying to make it out here. And I'm definitely trying to go away from door dashing as much and really focus on this. I really want to do this full time, and I need you guys' help to do that. Not just giving me money. I'm not talking about that. Just sharing the videos, and the more people that watch and the way it grows, maybe I can become a YouTube partner, and maybe YouTube could pay me for being here and to spread the knowledge, because again, it's all about adoption, and to make sure the Bitcoin ecosystem is getting bigger and bigger. We need more adoption, and we need more and more people like yourselves to make sure you broadcast videos like mine and George and Chris and everybody that does a Bitcoin video, to make sure everybody sees them so we can get more adoption. So again, guys, inflation is out of control. Obviously, the debt is out of control, and there's only one way to stop both of those, guys. Short term, they can try to do whatever they want, this, that, and the third, but there's only one way to stop that long term. And I think you guys already know what it is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.